the soil.
Well, here we are in the blacksmith shop, the new blacksmith shop that just opened up recently. Wasn't opened up yesterday when I was here, but today it is open. It's quite a place. And so we're going to enjoy watching them for a little bit here. There's a man over here.
Have you seen anything over there?
All the way in the back?
No, just middle.
What's he doing there?
With the grip.
He's holding it in a vise, and he'll sort of open up the end of this to put a piece of steel in. So the axe is made out of iron, mostly, but in order for the cutting edge to hold, it has to be steel. So he'll put a piece of steel, which is made from iron. It's iron with carbon added to it, which makes it much harder. So he'll split that open, put a piece of steel in, and then weld it back together. That'll give you a finished edge. Then you have to file it, grind it, sharpen it.
I see there's little jugs on the back of the pump, like the air pump. Are those weights to make it fall back down?
Yeah. Those are scrap pieces, some old hammerheads, all pieces of iron. To balance the bellows right, you see that there's this long handle at the top called a helve. And the fulcrum of that is way back. So that makes a lot of leverage around this thing. It makes it very easy to pick up. And since you're pulling on that tool all day, you want it to be pretty easy to do it. You really have to take much effort at all to do that. If you just went down there and tried to pick the ends up, then it's too heavy. There really isn't any. I mean, you run the risk of burning yourself, but you can avoid that burning. The fire is our tool that we use all day. It's very, very important. Some complaints that we see from period techs are sore eye, which can be developed from staring into the hot part of the fire, which you don't need to do. When you're looking at how hot the bar is, you hold the edge of the fire. So you can avoid that. Another interesting one is in one shop, some of the workers complain about sore or upset stomachs. And that's probably due to the sanitation of food at the time.
It's pretty cool. Must be liking the new area here for the blacksmith shop. It's a pretty cool building that was built completely built from the ground up.
And you'll develop that from walking or standing on any hard surface for a period of time.
So it's been a big project for
Colonial Williamsburg. In here, we're more likely to cut ourselves and get a splinter than we are to run ourselves.
Pretty cool. So when did we saw this when it was under construction last time, correct? Yeah. Back in December or July of last year. We were starting out.
Right.
The smith working here at the fire is making an axe. And all the way in the back there is finishing a handle for a hammer for himself. So we can make our own tools in here. That's one advantage we have over other trades, is all of our products are made out of the same material. So it's easy to make a new hammer, a pair of pliers, or tong, a chisel, a screwdriver, whatever it may be. It's just a variety of nails to look at. These are all nails that we produce here in our shop. So there's a bunch of different shapes here. Nails for framing, for putting hardware on, like hinges, tacks, for trim, or for plastic, for work. So this is a piece of steel that we're preparing to go into the edge of the axe. Its hardness. We don't have quite the right size, so we're starting with a thicker bar. You can hammer it out or drawing it out. It's called drawing out when you're laminating like that. This is the size of these.
Do you need to worry about
it will always cool. As soon as you take it out of the fire, it cools down.
Well, I just
So in
really
order to move that quicker,
head out to the next place
you had one of the
and
other
pick you up a
smiths in
little
the
bit later.
shop help with the larger